Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Gnome here, and today we're checking out Kykar Zephyr Awakener. Now, before I get into the deck tech, I do want to say thank you guys so much for all the support over the last few months, especially my Discord. They really convinced me to come back a little sooner than I was going to. I was going to make a comeback probably around the next set, Aether Drift, whenever it came out, but I really got inspired to make decks because my Discord was going back and forth with making specific decks. They really gave me that spark again, I should say, that I kind of lost before I took the break. It's been a few months now, and I kind of got my head in a good space, and I'm enjoying making decks again. Before I took the break, I really was just doing it just because I felt like I had to, and I was always stressed out trying to get decks done, and I really never made decks to play them and just keep playing them. I kind of made them just because they were something to make, and that kind of took the fun out of it for me. I always felt like I had to keep making the next thing. I couldn't really stay on one deck too long. That's kind of why the break happened. But these last few weeks been really inspired, and I've been making decks. I'm ready to get back into it, man. So thank you guys so much for continuing to watch my stuff and continuing to support and being here for these videos. The videos probably won't be as frequent as they used to be, just because I don't want to burn myself out, and I just want to do this for fun, and I want to play decks that I think are fun and I enjoy. I hope you're okay with that. Let's get into the deck tech here. Kykar is a menace. This deck can absolutely destroy your opponents. The worst thing about this deck is Kykar's 4 mana, so it's kind of hard to make it stick. You kind of have to control the board early in the game to really make something happen. But we're playing your typical really good bounce creatures, stuff that you'll see in Yorion decks, any Azorius bounce decks, any Flicker decks really for that matter. Cloud Blazer, Sad Robot, Elite Guard Mage, Circuit Mender. I mean, all these guys are going to be your MVPs for the deck, getting you that card draw, getting you the engine going. You know, we got Thassa, Teleportation Circle as well, and not really too many new cards to go in here. I did put Solitude in here from the special guest, which is really damn good, and Reflector Mage is like an MVP, man. If you guys haven't seen this card recently, this guy is just nuts. It allows you to bounce the creature spell. Well, not the creature spell, but it allows you to bounce the creature that's already on the field to your opponent's hand, and they can't play that card until the next turn. So really good value in terms of like stalling the game. And so we also have Dower Port Mage, which is a beast in this deck. If you can get it on the field and just have it protected, it draws you a lot of cards with exiling stuff and bringing stuff back. So, but this is just your typical control deck. There's not many board wipes actually. It's just simply because we want to have creatures on the board. If we don't have creatures, our deck's not really doing much. So that's why we do have 27 creatures to 32 non-creature spells in the deck. And we don't have too many non-land permanents that aren't creatures. We do have a couple, like Authority of the Councils, Ristic Study, Midnight Clock. You know, Pull of the Mist Moon is really good if you can keep flickering the creature that Pull of the Mist Moon can target when you kicker it. But besides that, we're just a control shell. We're going to keep bouncing our opponent's creatures, keep being annoying, and keep having Kykar stick around. And that's really the gist of the deck. You'll see it in the gameplay, how awesome it is. I did play against Bubba, my friend, for a couple games, and he was a great sport about the madness that was going on. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. And thank you guys again for checking out the deck. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. So without further ado, let's get right into it and let's see how the deck does, shall we? Okay, we go first up against Simone, Paradox Sculptor. You need a combat on your turn, put a 1 counter each up to target creatures, double the number of each counter to creatures. Okay, doubling counters, don't know that good stuff. I think I like this hand. This is a pretty good hand. Let's see if we can make it count. I love the battlefield, by the way. Alright, let's go ahead and pop the Flooded Strand. We'll get our Surveil land, see what we got on top. Plains, I will take it. We'll play our best boy. Nice, nice. Four mana is a moan. We'll just swing here. Nothing we can really do. Twitching Doll. Alright. play OG. Scry 2. Growth Spiral. There you go. Get the Hedge Maze out. Ooh, I like both of these. No land, though. I think we already have enough, like, removal of creatures in our hand right there, so we can throw back Baron to the bottom. You know, the thing that we struggle with in this deck is getting enough mana on board quick enough. I don't run a lot of rocks in the deck. So, you know, that's one of the weaknesses. So, Twitching Dog gets a nest counter. Okay. Let's go ahead and play the mana for that. Probably got Wash Away. No Wash Away. Let's see if we can bounce a Zimone. We'll make a Spirit, and we'll flicker the dog with OG. We'll go from there. I smell a River's Rebuke coming. This hand is just total toxicity. Ooh, Coma. Coma's about to get Reflector Maged. Coma. Yeah, let's get Reflector Mage out. Bounce the Coma. He can't play it again next turn. We will swing. Swing in the air. And we have the counter spell. So the counter spell is going to trigger Kykar, and we can flicker Reflector Mage or OG or Spirited Companion, just depending on what we want to do. See double. Create a token as a copy of target creature. Memory Lapse. Exile. Exile the Reflector Mage. We counter that. Memory Lapse. Someone comes back out. No blocks. Can't cast them on next turn. Port Town. Deputy of Detention. Get rid of the Coma Coil. We'll swing like that. It's not looking good for our opponent. See double. It's not looking good. We have the counter spell, which is good, but if they have the counter spell of their own, then we could be screwed. Can't counter Coma. But we could just play the counter spell even if we can't. Let's see if we can get it. Counter. Flicker the Reflector Mage? Yeah. Yeah, it's game. GG's, Bubba. It's kind of gross how this deck works. Yeah, that was like a really good display of what you really want to do with the deck. GG's, Bubba. Alright, Bubba is playing Alinda, Saint of Dusk. We got Soul Herder, Elite Guard Mage, Eternal Wanderer, Brainstorm. It's kind of slow, honestly. But you know what? We'll keep it. Hexproof from instance. As long as your life total is greater than your starting life, it gets +1/+1 and has menace. It's an additional +5/+5 as long as your life total is at least 10 greater than your starting life total. Alright. This is just a really good life gain deck, huh? I'll keep that on top. This is going to be a really slow play. Really slow play out of events here. From my deck, at least. Got that enter tap, pass the turn. Alright. Nobody's got anything to do for 2 turns. We'll play this. We'll play the Soul Herder. Probably wants that to die next turn anyway. File of the Landry. Alright, we'll play Elite Guard Mage. Very nice, very nice. We'll exile it. Look at that card draw, look at that life gain. Put in work. Ocelot Pride. It's a really good card. Thassa? Thassa coming out to play? Unfortunately, we only got 1 target for right now for our Thassa and Soul Herder. It's a good target, though. It's a great target. We gain 3 life. Draw a card every time it comes in. Can't complain there. We got the Monastery Mentor. Give us 1/1s whenever we cast a non-creature spell. Got plenty of those in our hand. Vault Skyclaves. Oh, that's good. That's good. No blocks. Midnight Clock. That's pretty good. Yeah, how about we get that? How about we do that? Let's play the Midnight Clock here. And we'll go ahead and swing. Wonder if he takes the block with that cat. No, he decides not to. I thought maybe he would. But, you know what? He probably doesn't need to. He can get a lot of life. Got the City's Blessing. Yowen, Lady of Rohan. Oh. Getting a post-combat main phase, if you gain 4 more life this turn, conjure a card named Mox Pearl to your hand. That's pretty good. No blocks. Make a cat. I made 2 cats actually. Not gonna play the Brainstorm yet. There's really no need. Alright, let's play our commander. Alright. We got Thassa on board. I kind of just want to swing like that. All right, let's yeah, steal the guard mage that we want to flicker. You know what? I could have actually flickered the Thassa just to give it just to have it like be untapped. Could have flickered that with the Soul Herder instead of flickering guard mage twice. If you would gain life, gain twice that much life. That's pretty good. We could have definitely memory lapsed that, but nah. Kind of wanna save my mana. All right, so I can't bounce that with Brazen Borrower, but I can bounce the Pearl Collector with the Brazen Borrower. So another creature, guard mage. Yeah, this is when Kykar gets nuts. Oh, I meant to Faithful Men on my turn there. That's my fault. All right, we got our engines on the board. Play the Spirited Companion. And we'll play the Eternal Wonder. Spirited Companion.
I fight for the entire multiverse.
Let's do this here. I don't know if that was the right call there, but Soul Herder, Thassa. Nothing is Death Touch. Yeah, we'll do like that. Takes the 6. Alright. Oh, no, I should have... I did that the wrong way. Should have flickered the Thassa with Soul Herder again. I forgot about that. Alright. Swords of Plowshares. Sword of Body and Mind. Can't be blocked by creatures of blue or green. Doesn't have trample though, does it? No trample. Just block like this. We could actually do this. And then we cast Brainstorm. Because they all have prowess. Yeah, there we go. Protection. Ah, it's saving a Linda. I should have flickered the Elite Guard Mage, not the Spirited Companion there. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and make a token. Double strike.
Thank you for your help.
Faithful Mend. Yeah, it's getting good. Discard 2 cards. Actually, yeah, do that. Mole Drifter, so good. Do that. Play the Mole Drifter. Oh boy. That's good. Alright. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Okay, Soul Herder. Thassa. Oh, now I have the... I just messed up. Ordering the abilities is... I'm trying to do it fast too, which makes it kind of difficult. Because I know Bubba has to go in a minute. Discard 3 cards. We'll do this, and we'll do this. We got enough mana. We can't divide by 0 that. But we could block. We could block in the sky and then, oh, we can't block in the sky because we don't have a white bird. We need to make a white bird. We need to make a white bird to block. That's, yeah, that's GG's. So we'll block. Play the Essence Flux. And then we'll exile the bird. So they don't get the damage. Because it doesn't have trample. He doesn't get the lifelink either. I think we can we do this.
I bought us some time.
And that's gonna be game. GG's. That's what the Kykar deck can do. You let everything stick around for too long. GG's, Bubba. Alright, we go first. We're against Niv Mizzet, the Guild Pact. This could be a pretty good, this could be a pretty good hand. Depending on what we get. Let's go get our Surveil land. Stroke of Midnight. We'll toss it. Protection from multicolored. Actually, I probably shouldn't have tossed that. Now that I'm thinking about it. We'll do white. Yeah, because Stroke of Midnight can actually get rid of Niv Mizzet. Alright, we can play the Reflector Mage. Get out of here, Lotho. Halfling. Skyclave. Get rid of the halfling, and yeah, that's gonna do it. You know, when you're a control deck, you gotta get rid of the halfling. You can't let the halfling sit around, even if they scoop early. GG's. We go second. We're up against Tatioba. Benthic Druid, and I think we can keep this. I think the Overseer allows us to get a good, get some card draw. Spellbinder gets into their hand. We can see what's up. We need to land on top. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. It's a island, but I'll take it. All right. We have the memory lapse, so we can use that if we honestly really need to. Did our opponent quit? I think our opponent might have scooped. The reason I say that because the timer went off pretty quick. Usually that happens when you DC disconnect. Alright, I guess they're back. Play the foothills. Provisioner. Yeah, we'll memory lapse that. Let's take a look into our opponent's hand. Heuristic Study, Nissa. How about the Nissa? Either way, he can get some mana here with the Provisioner. But now Nissa costs 5 instead of 3, so. Into the north. So we got Tatiova coming out next turn. And a Confluence. Did they play a fetch land? They did play a fetch land, so they can play the Crucible into Tatiova next turn. Well, they can't because they don't have the mana. But if we can get rid of Tyler's Provisioner. Yeah, let's do that. It's because Provisioner is going to be annoying, and we can keep flickering the Skyclave Apparition. Heuristic Study. Crucible Worlds. They can keep playing their fetch land here. Let's play Kykar. We decline because we need our blue source. They're at 11 life. Make that 10. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? I'll allow it. So, go ahead and return Tatiova. I was thinking, like, they're gonna get the token. If I bounce a Tatioba. Oh, maybe they have a Tail's End. Oh, so they... Okay. I see what you did there. Let's play the Inspiring Overseer. We'll pay the 1. Reprieve. They are at 2 life. Throw that back into your hand, please. And I think that's going to be game. The Grazer's not going to save you. Grazer is not going to save you. GG's. You know, they took a lot of damage from the fetch land. Also the Waterlogged Grove too. Yeah. GG's.